Guys, welcome back to my channel. This is AE Beauty Glams. You're welcome back. If you are new here, you are welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, you are welcome. Okay, in today's video I'm going to talk about things women do that men hate. Okay, last time I dropped a video on the things that men do we women we hate. So if you haven't watched it yet, try to watch it. Okay, so this is what I'm coming to talk about today. So without wasting much time, let's jump into the video. But before we do that, remember to subscribe. Okay, if you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe. Missy then subscribe. I said what? Subscribe. So let's dive into the video. Okay, so guys, as I earlier said, that I'm coming to talk about the things that we women we also do that men hate. Okay, there are some mistakes we do, but we don't know that what we normally do our men hate it. Okay, these are the things that I'm coming to talk about, so that we will know how and when to approach our guys. The first thing is talking to your friend about your intimacy. Yes, your guy hates it when you talk about what transpired between the two of you to your friend. Okay, it is good to talk to your friend or share ideas together, but when it comes to private issues, please don't say those things to your friends. Okay, when you talk about this thing to your friends, your guy feel hurt and they hate it. It's very, very important to notice this. Okay, don't talk to your friend about your intimacy. This is the first thing that you need to notice. Okay, so, and to add to that, you need to respect your husband private issues. Okay, you need to respect that. Don't try to share your secrets with your friend. Is very, very important. Respect your guy, respect your husband. Okay, so the second thing is, this point is sharing of secrets. We love it when we share our secrets. Okay, but men feel variable when they share their secrets, whilst women we love it when we share our secrets. Okay, but no matter how the secret may be, it should be private. Yes, no matter how the secret seems to be, it should be private between you guys, to show your guy or your husband that you love him, right? Never use the secret against him. Yes, especially when arguing, because men hate it whenever you guys are quarreling and you try to use the secret against him. It's very, very important, because whenever you guys are arguing or you are quarreling because of something else, never use your guy or your boy secret against him. They hate it, and this can even lead to death. Yes, they hate it when you try to use their secret against him. Please notice this point. Okay, never do that. It's not good. So guys, my next point is, this, sometimes we women we always try to make man feel like he is a bad cop. Yes, and that is what we probably like doing. We shouldn't do those things, especially couples in their house. They try to make like their husband is the bad person in front of the children, and men really hate these things. Okay, they hate it because you shouldn't try to portray your husband a bad person in front of someone else. It's not good. They hate it when you do those things to them, always. And we women too, we like it when there is something negative about our guy or our husband. We like to portray the man bad person, not the other way around. And this thing men really hate it. So if you're a type of woman, you always portray your man bad person in front of the children, in front of someone else. Try to stop it because they hate it. It's very important to know as well. So let's move to the next one, guys. And this point too is very, very important. Whenever you guys are around, never try to bring the past, maybe a past that is not good for the two of you. Never try to bring your past into the present whenever you guys are talking. Maybe the past is in the past, the present is in the present. So please never try to bring the past into the present, because men hate it when you try to bring the past anytime they are talking or you guys are arguing. Okay, you guys are quarreling. Don't never try to bring the past into the present. The past is the past, the present is the present. So please try to limit whenever you guys are quarreling. Never bring the past, okay? Because they hate it when you try to bring their past to the present. It's very important. And my next point is, do you know what? Guys hate it when we the women, we don't admit our wrongs. Yes, they are expecting us whenever that we are wrong, we should try to admit the wrongs that we did and try to apologize to him. If we are wrong, we are wrong. Try to admit that. But whenever you don't like to admit your wrongs, they hate it when you don't admit your wrongs. So try to admit your wrongs whenever you are wrong. Whenever you did something bad, try to admit and apologize, okay? Because they like it when you apologize to them. So they hate it when you don't admit your wrongs. So try to respect that and from me, okay? And the relationship can move smoothly. But when you don't admit your wrongs, there will always be a problem. So try to admit that. This point too is very, very important to notice, okay? As we women using our intimacy with our husband or a guy as a threat or a reward, you should stop that. If you want something from your guy or your man, never use your intimacy as a threat or as a reward. That I normally give you this, I normally give you this, so you want this. Go straight to the point of what you want from your guy and never use your intimacy as a charm or something that will trigger him to give you something. If you want something, tell him that, dear, I need this. Never use your intimacy as a threat to him, because they hate it when you try to use your intimacy as something that you want from him. Never do that, okay? Or something like using your intimacy to get money from your guy. Never do that. Never try to let him know that you are using your intimacy to get whatever that you want from him. Men hate this as well, so please keep note of this. And let's move to the next point. And this point too is very, very, very important to notice. You know what? Guys like to have their privacy. They don't like it when you jump into their privacy, especially when you want to know what is going on in his life. They hate it. For example, let me use the phone as an example. When a guy puts a phone down, you try to go into his phone, check the things that is inside the phone, and it shouldn't be like that. Men hate it when you jump into their privacy like that. They hate it. Respect his privacy, okay, and respect yours as well. Never and ever try to jump into your guy or your husband privacy, because they really hate that. Let's move to the next point. And this point, so men hate it when you are a type of person you always complain. You never see the positive side of the man. You always see the negative side. Men really hate it. If you are a type of a woman, you always complain. You always see the negative side. Try to stop that. Always try to see the positive side, because men hate it when you always complain with this and that and that and this. Try to stop complaining, because men hate it when you complain. Is it clear? Yes. Let's move to the next point. This point too is I'm kind of I may say is I'm kind of in my last video I said something about we like to take control of ourselves, but too much of taking control of yourself, your men hate that. You always like to take control of yourself, do things on your own, take in charge of everything. Your man really hates that. If you're a type of a woman, you always want to be in charge of everything. Men hate it when you as a woman, you want to take control over everything. If you're a type of woman you like doing this, try to stop, because your men don't like it. One day you will just stand up and see your husband going for another girl. So please try bossing, controlling yourself as if you are the boss, you are in charge of the type of a woman you normally probably do these things. Stop it at this moment. Okay, it's very very important to notice, because this really hurts our guys and they really hate it when you try to boss yourself. Okay, so let's move to the next point as well. Men too hate it when you always fight your man. You know, you always bring fights every day, every time, every second. You always quarrel with your man or your guy. If you are a type of woman doing this, sister, you are losing your guy or your husband to be, or your husband as well. If you are a type of woman, you always bring fights, always. Men hate this, so please, if you always do this, stop doing it and let your relationship be sweet always. Let that relationship move smoothly, because men hate it when you always bring up fights to them. Okay, so these are the things I think men hate about us, that when we do them they don't like it. So please try to comport yourself and keep the relationship healthy always and smooth always. So guys, these are the things I think men hate about us when we try to portray this kind of things. Men really hate it, and please, if you're a type of woman who always do this, try to change, because one day you will just stand up and see your guy in another girl's hand, and it shouldn't be so. Try to take note of your mistakes and accept your mistakes and correct yourself and keep your relationship moving and keep it safe, and we are okay to go. So please, if this is very helpful to you, try to subscribe, and please like my video, give me that thumbs up if you like this video, and please try to share my video as well. I really appreciate the things that you're doing for me, liking my video, commenting on my video. I really like it. If there is any suggestion from me, put it down under the comment section and I will be able to reply you as possible. So thank you so much for watching. See you in my next video.